Reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo is a GOAT. In today's date, there's no even a single person who doesn't know the name Ronaldo. When he steps onto the ground for the game, the whole stadium moves in madness. It is incredible to think that a man who is 35 years old is still at the pinnacle of world football. Never in history has a player dominated a sport to this extent for so long. Cristiano Ronaldo's reign has lasted just over 16 years, and the forward has constantly found new ways to reinvent himself and stay on top. Let us forget the fact that he is the first footballer to reach career earnings of $1 billion, or that he's the most followed person in the world on Instagram. Those are achievements that come with being Cristiano Ronaldo. This article will focus more on his great work on the pitch. Of course, it will be tough to narrow down the icon's greatest stats down to 5, but we will do our best. I'm not here to debate why Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest player ever, because the GOAT does not need a defense. Cristiano Ronaldo today. Portuguese forward Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United for a second time in September 2021 when he moved back to Old Trafford from Juventus. If we go back to the history of Cristiano Ronaldo did not come from money. He was born in the São Pedro parish of Funchal and is the fourth and youngest child of an impoverished Portuguese family. His mother was a cook and his dad was a gardener who struggled with alcoholism and died in 2005 from liver failure. In her book, Mother Courage, Ronaldo's mother, Dolores Aveiro, details how she considered terminating her pregnancy with Ronaldo due to poverty and her husband's issues with alcohol. You might find this funny because as a kid, Ronaldo was nicknamed Crybaby by his family and friends, as he used to cry when he passed the ball and his friends wouldn't score, according to his mom. They also called him Little B because of how fast he was, which remains true to this day. Struggles. Jose couldn't afford his son a football due to poverty, so Ronaldo used to roll the old clothes into a ball and play football with it in the streets. As he couldn't afford proper shoes, he used to borrow old shoes from his relatives to play football. Ronaldo used to train very hard since his childhood because he knew that a footballer must need good stamina, because a football match requires a player to run at least 10 kilometers in a single match. There, Ronaldo faced humiliation by his fellow players who used to tease him because his father was working there as a kit man, cleaning the rooms of players. When Ronaldo was 14 years of age, his teacher humiliated him by bugging him of his family's poverty, which made little Ronaldo furious, and as a result, he hurled a chair on that teacher. Unfortunately, at a small age, Ronaldo developed a very serious heart condition by the name tachycardia, in which the heartbeat increases abnormally. And the doctor suggested to him that he must abandon playing football as it requires running, which exasperates tachycardia. The doctors warned him that if he continues to play football, he might face death due to heart failure. Everyone thought that the football career of Ronaldo came to an end. Fortunately, doctors presented him with a second option, which is heart surgery. But the second option had a serious catch, that if the operation fails, he might die. Or if the operation succeeds, then there is also a little chance of him playing football. But the little Ronaldo decided to take the biggest risk of his life, even not fearing death, that he would undergo surgery to realize his dream of playing football, even though there was a little chance that after surgery, he would be able to play football. Ronaldo had a vision to become one of the greatest football players. He talked about his decision with his parents, and an open heart surgery was performed on him at the age of 15. Luckily, he survived after the surgery and was recovering slowly. Journey towards his dreams. Ronaldo again started practicing football. At just 17 years of age, he started playing for the Portugal team. Eventually, his hard work made him the topmost football player in the world. He attained a very great success because he risked his life at a very young age for his passion, football. Now, his total remuneration is around $108 million. Unfortunately, Ronaldo's father expired in the year 2005 due to liver failure as a consequence of alcohol abuse. At that time, Ronaldo was 20 years old. His family experienced even severe poverty as their family's sole bread earner died. Afterwards, Ronaldo struggled even to purchase medicines and proper food. This made his mother to work as a maid and cook in the neighborhood houses. With her meager income, she used to buy medicines for Ronaldo and food for her children. Staying committed. On the day of his father's death, there was a match between Russia and Portugal. Ronaldo played the match and won the Man of the Match award, withstanding the pain of losing his father. He was very close to his father. They used to be like friends with each other. Face of football. Ronaldo is now the face of the football sport. With his amazing play, he garnered billions of fans all over the world. He is one of the greatest football players in the world. In a football match, no one can expect in the way Ronaldo makes goals. He possesses so many football skills that his opponents cannot figure out how to stop Ronaldo from making a goal. In the year 2003, the players of Manchester Football Club requested their manager to include Ronaldo in their team after seeing his performance in a match. So the manager paid Ronaldo a huge sum to join Manchester United. This deal made Ronaldo very famous, and he became one of the most expensive players in the world. After all these struggles, he claimed the title of GOAT. Let's take a look at his achievements. Number 5. First player to score in 10 consecutive international tournaments. Consistency and dedication are two character traits that many would use to describe Cristiano Ronaldo. Due to these traits, he has achieved the title of GOAT. His determination to be the best of his generation is absolutely astonishing. The sporting icon is not one of those great talents that only performs for his club. He also translates that form onto the international stage. This only proves that he is not reliant on a system, a manager, or certain players. He is world-class wherever he goes. During the time period of 2004 to 2019, Ronaldo became the first player ever to score in 10 consecutive international tournaments. That feat included scoring at 4 World Cups, 4 Euros, a Confederations Cup, and the Nations League. Such a consistent streak proves that his longevity will never again be matched in football. Number 4. First player to score a goal in every minute of the 90. Cristiano Ronaldo is such a complete player that the man is dangerous in every single minute of the game. There is not a second you can leave him unmarked or unattended to, as he can strike at any moment. The forward's unrivaled determination, insatiable appetite for goals, and constant final third movement make it hard for managers to ever substitute him during a match, regardless of his age or fatigue. Ronaldo plays with the same intensity from the first minute of the game to stoppage time, making him a nightmare for opposing defenders. The 35-year-old is the first player in footballing history to have scored in every single minute of the 90 across his playing career. The only other player to have matched him is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Not surprisingly, the Portuguese captain reached this milestone back in 2014, where he scored against his favorite team to score against, Atletico Madrid. Number 3. Champions League all-time top scorer. Elite players perform on the biggest stages in the best competitions. The UEFA Champions League is the pinnacle of club football, and no competition can boast a higher caliber pool of teams than the UCL. This is where the best of each country's domestic league meet each other, giving us dream matches containing moments that last a lifetime. No player in the history of this tournament has more memorable moments than Cristiano Ronaldo. The greatest player to have ever lived has dominated the UCL with big game performances on countless occasions. That is why he's the tournament's all-time top scorer, having scored an unprecedented 129 goals in 167 appearances. This is apart from 40 assists, which is also the most in the tournament's history. But that alone still does not tell the whole story, as the Portuguese captain has many more records in the tournament. Ronaldo was the first ever player to reach 100 career wins in the UCL, and was also the first ever player to score 100 UCL goals. Number 2. Best goals per game ratio in La Liga history. Lionel Messi may be the all-time top scorer in La Liga, but Cristiano Ronaldo still owns the best goals per game ratio in the Spanish top flight. In 292 La Liga appearances, the ex-Real Madrid winger scored an astonishing 311 goals. This goal output led him to notch up a record 1.07 strike rate, dwarfing Messi's 0.92. In essence, what we're saying is that Ronaldo has scored more goals than games he's played, and that is an anomaly in the world of football today. His strike rate makes sense when you realize that he was the fastest player to reach 150 goals in 148 matches, 200 goals in 178 matches, and 300 goals in 286 matches in La Liga. Lest we forget, the 35-year-old also holds the record for the most hat-tricks in La Liga campaign, with 8. From a goal-scoring point of view, the Spanish league will never see someone like the Madrid legend again. It's also incredible to think that Cristiano Ronaldo scored all these goals playing as a left winger. Number 1. Europe's most prolific international scorer. When you think of European football, there are so many legends that have graced the continent. The likes of Eusebio, Ferenc Puskas, Johan Cruyff, Dennis Bergkamp, Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, and Thierry Henry have all made their presence known, but they all pale in comparison to the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese legend is the highest-scoring European in international football history, second in the world only to Ali Daei of Iran. Ronaldo has scored 99 goals in 164 appearances for his nation. The closest European to him is Ferenc Puskas, with 84 international goals. To put this in perspective, Lionel Messi has scored 70 goals in 138 games. From his international debut in 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo has carried his country on his back and has never shied away from the pressure. He's delivered on countless occasions and holds the record for the most hat-tricks, 9, for his national team. He is also the youngest player to reach 100 caps for his nation. This was the journey of Ronaldo in football. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.